Hi, I'm Rick. Today I'm going to do a video on broccoli rabe, sausage, and macaroni. I don't know. I mean, when I grew up, it was called macaroni. It's not called pasta. I don't know where pasta came from. The name, I remember pasta fagioli. That was one thing I remember, but pasta. So we call it macaroni, and we call it gravy. You know, that's what we do. Okay. So today we're going to do the broccoli rabe, which is kind of an interesting vegetable. I don't know where it came from, but it's like really cool. What you want to do with it is, there are two ways of cleaning it. My way is I take it and I just cut that end off, right? Throw it in there, like in the sink. Got rid of these odd wilted pieces, right? Wilted pieces. Okay. All right. Throw it in here. Okay. So that's pretty good. Cleared off, right? Put it in there. The other way, which my mother-in-law did, and kind of interesting, she didn't waste anything. I mean, that was like, you know, she had broccoli rabe. What she would do is, you cut off the very end, all right? And then you take it and you, like, peel it and bring it forward, all right? And then you pull it up till about here, and then you snap it. Get rid of that. All right, that's one. So you want to get rid of like the stringy sides. I mean, you know, it's like we're doing this again, huh? And you pop it off, and then the other side. I got a 15-20 minute video to do. I'll be here all year trying to do this. All right, Mom, that was cool. I like what you did, but nope. I'm gonna, do it my way. Right? Who said that? Sinatra? Well, he did do things his way, right? Oh, the American crooner. God, was he good. Okay. All right. So here we go. Actually, yeah. I ate in his famous restaurant, Patsy's in Manhattan. My granddaughter is almost like, it's just like her mother, you know. The two girls, you know, she's got 3 kids. The 2 girls are just like her. My daughter, when she reached a certain age, she wanted to go to famous restaurants. All right, so said, okay, we'd do it. So we decided we're going to go to Lydia's. Now, she's, one of my favorite chefs. I have a bunch of favorite chefs. To me, if you're a chef, you're the best. To be able to do it for that many years and be that consistent the way you do things, God, I get a bad day, hey, guys, so what'd you do? Got a new chef? No, he had a bad day. He might have had a fight with his wife or something, whatever. You can't have bad days. You can't forget anything. You have to be consistent, and that's what makes these great chefs. But to do it for that many years, wow, that's a trip. Anyway, so we go to this restaurant called Lydia's. Now, we made a reservation about a month in advance or something. I don't know, whatever it was. We get there, we got a 7:30 reservation. So we walk in, and the place is mobbed, and the guy says, the maitre d' says, look, I'm sorry, we don't have any empty tables right now. We got some people going to be leaving soon, so, Lydia recommends you go to the bar and have a drink on the house. Now that's class. I go to restaurants and the guy says, well, we got a long wait. They hand me a little thing with little dots on it and tells you beep, beep, beep when you're ready. Go to the bar and get yourself a drink, but you got to pay for it. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, it's nice. So go there. So my wife goes and I follow her and we're all walking. And in the corner of my eye, I see Lydia. I go, wow. I said, now's my chance. Like I said, she's my favorite. She's done more for the Italian culture in the last 15, 20 years than anybody else. She just promotes Italian. She cooks great Italian food. She's got some great restaurants. Good people. So I see her and I'm thinking, wow, I'm going to go up to her and I'm going to say, Lydia, it's really, a pleasure to meet you and what you've done. I'm thinking all this in my mind. All of a sudden, my wife starts talking to her. I thought, where'd that come from? The two of them start talking. They're talking Italian. Like I said, I talk Italian, but I talk like Ricky's Italian, you know. It's like my mother did, you know. She knew a word in English and she would say it because she didn't know it in Italian and vice versa. That's the way I am, but unfortunately I don't know a lot of words in Italian, but I understand it pretty good. So we're having this conversation, so I come over and she says, I'd like you to introduce you to my husband. So now that's my chance. And I'm not a nervous guy, and I'm kind of, kind of relaxed guy, mellow. So I go to talk to her, and I'm doing this. I'm stuttering. I don't stutter. And she was like really gracious. She said, "Yeah, Piers, yeah, pleased to meet you." And, maybe she said it in Italian. And I took her, and I never got a chance to tell her what I thought. I said, "Wow," but anyway, great restaurant. You ever get a chance and you're in Manhattan, you go to Felicia's, you'll love it. The food is fabulous. That's pretty much what she does. And like I said, I like chefs. So what happened? Here's what happens. I'm in this restaurant and they say to me, you can create your own kind of dish. So they got broccoli with macaronis and sausage. I'm like Bush 1. He didn't like that either. He got sick and he get sick in Japan with that stuff? Anyway, if he would have had broccoli rabe, he wouldn't have got sick. Well, anyway, I said, how about doing it this way? And I told the guy. And the guy said, sure. And I said, being a smart aleck, if I go to a restaurant and I see somebody else making it like this, boy, I'm going to come after you guys, and I don't want to see it on your menu, BS, whatever I'm doing. Actually, I go to a restaurant and I see everybody's got it. So anyway, here I is. I'm figuring I'm giving you my own special recipe, but it's not. Well, anyhow, it's not hard. Do it the way I do it. Just don't peel it all off like that. I mean, you'll be there for 20 years trying to get this done. So what we do is we just, this is supposed to be the chewy part, what you want to do with it is you want to make it into bite-sized pieces. Bite-sized pieces. Yeah, I've said that before. That's kind of a tongue twister. All right. Anyway, that's what you first thing you do. So you got this. We have this broccoli rabe. Trick with learning on broccoli rabe. There's two ways. Sometimes they sell it frozen, and you put it in a package and you put it in your microwave and it cooks it, and then you see how it's cut. I got a little fancy knife here. What I do is just I cut it. You're probably better off buying this in the fall. What happens is that if you look at the head here, sometimes it get too big and you get some yellow in there. It's really a fall vegetable. I mean, but okay. So anyway, so I'm cutting it up. All right. That's pretty much what I got here. So chopped up all the broccoli rabe and put it aside. Now I have a frying pan set over here, and I'm steaming the sausage. Okay. I found out if I steam it, it can work pretty good. So what I do is I got it steaming here, right? Here. That's like pretty good, right? Okay, so we have that. And I'm gonna put in here some hot sausage. Now the hot sauces, I use Lynx. Now the reason I use the Lynx is that it's easier to tell which is on, which is not, all right, I got a method to my madness. Anyway, so this is like steaming away here, right? So what we wanna do is we want to cut it up. So, and then we start to fry it. So, set it here, all right? And I'll do the same with the other guy, the hot ones, and set them here too. Meanwhile, I'll cover this pot here so I can get rid of that water. It's gonna, what's the word, dissipate? Or disappear. How's the word? Well, anyway, what you want to do is you want to get rid of the water, and then you're going to put oil and stuff like that. All right. So here we go. First thing we want to do is we got this sausage now, and it's really simple. I mean, I cut it, and see how easy it cuts? And you have a clean cut. You don't have like the sauces come popping out, all right? So what we want to do is we want to do it, cut it at an angle. So we can cut it one this way, okay? And we can cut that way, all right? That's it. Now there's hot guys, we probably might cut them different. We might cut them lengthwise so you can tell the difference between the two, all right? Guys, here we go. So we're cutting it lengthwise, all right? So that's like hot, right? So now, when you fry it, you'll know that this guy, I'm gonna cut it at an angle. You know that this is the hot one, okay? Ah, look at it. So, it's fun to go to different restaurants. I mean, you know, but go to restaurants that are classy. So, I mean, you don't go, well, you're not going to go, you know, once a month, but, you know, save up and go to these real good places. And, God, you'll be surprised at some of the food that they can do and the presentations. Let's put some of these in here, all right? Start throwing them in. And we need to throw in some olive oil. A bunch of olive oil. There's some olive oil. All right? And a little bit of garlic. There you go. A little bit of garlic. Yeah, all right? And we start frying these guys up. There we go. Kind of cool, you know. Little spoon. Take this parsley and just chop it up. Well, I'm going to put some of the broccoli rabe in here, okay? Now we put some of this broccoli rabe in here. I cut it up before, so now we're going to fry it all together. I'll put a little salt in here, okay? You can see it up there on the camera. Right? All right. It's going. Now, we want to help it out a little bit. We're going to put in some lard. Well, I mean, I don't know how much lard am I going to put in. Like I'm not going to load it up. Let me give it up, Kevin. I'm not going to load it up, you know. I just, you know, not a pound. You know, a little bit of lard. Some lard, right? Boom, one there. I was in London and I looked for lard. I wound up getting duck lard. I don't know what that is, but some kind of lard. I thought lard was from pigs. I don't know. Okay. Oh, what do we got here? The water's boiling, all right? All right, so we got the water going. So what do we want to do with this water? We want to put in some macaronis. I put let's like well, a little more. Try to make it like a half a pound. All right. All right. Remember, the broccoli rabe is the power flavor. Okay. So you gotta make sure you can tone it down a bit. Okay. So what I have the sauces and that stuff cooking nice brown, right? I think it got a little hot there. Hey, what are you doing? Okay. So now. What do you think? We want to put in there some vegetable stock. No, some chicken stock. There you go. Chicken. There we go. There you go. And lower the flame. And we'll put some more into here. Okay, so there we go. We got that. So now this is going to... So let's turn it up full blast and let it go. Right? Meanwhile, you don't want to cover this because you cover it, then you're kind of like steaming it and you're going to, well, you'll lose some of the color of it. Well, actually, I did steam the sausage. But so now, there's some mushrooms in here, like I said. We got the broccoli rabe, right? We have some hot pepper. Oh, no, we don't. Here it is. But I have hot sausages. All right, let me put hot pepper. There you go. Yeah, you should use these kind of macaroni. She should use the fat ones like rigatoni, the ziti, the shell. I mean, use those. Don't use like the thin ones like the spaghetti and the what's the other? Forget linguine. I mean, don't use that. I mean, it doesn't work with this. Okay, so we're going to put in here. Now, the interesting thing on this here is that a lot of times the water gets stuck in there. Huh? So you want to shake it out. So we'll throw some in here. Sometimes what they'll do is they'll save the pasta water. I really don't think I need the pasta water because I use some chicken stock, and I put chicken stock in here and there, so. Okay. Let's put it into the frying pan, all right? And let it cook just a little bit. You can add some pepper to it if you want. I don't think you need to add any more salt, pepper, and that kind of stuff. It's pretty good. The only thing what you'll do is top it off with Parmesan cheese. I guess it comes now, if you know it's really good, you got to have that taste test. Okay, I'll dump it into that plate, but I want to try a little bit now for me, and I'll put it in this plate. I'll put a little bit of broccoli in here. Okay. All right. Do have a fork, and let me taste the macaroni. Al dente, and that's to the bite. That's cool, right? This one, is a hot one because remember I cut it thin, right? So we want to cut it in half. Oh man, and the broccoli rabe. Wow. Now this is set. Oh, people ask me about this shirt. Where'd I get it? Well, I got it. I have another friend of mine. I told you I was in the imprinting apparel business, and he's out of Austin, Texas. A company called Viatran. Great city, and he does nice work. He put together the shirt for me. He said, "Would you wear it?" I said, "Of course I'll wear it. You kidding me or what?" I mean, I'm tired of those. Sometimes I feel like I'm, with the cooking, too claustrophobic. This is cool. So I'm going to give him a plug. Viatran, you ever in Austin, Texas, go see him. Great stuff. Clever, nice guy. Hey, will you wear it? Sure, I'll wear it. No problem. Looks good. Anyway, thanks for watching. And how do you say? Salud de Pachindan. Good luck for 100 years. And thanks again for watching.